Wait, I didn't share you yet. Hold on. Okay, Discord share. The next step is to take the stream and take the room so people can join us. So everybody gets a link to the room and the link to the stream I'm sharing with you. So you have the link to the stream and everybody has a link to the room. All right. All right. So what is epistemology? What does that mean?
Yeah, epistemology would be your theory of knowledge. So it would be uh how do you know?
Mm-hmm.
Um yeah, that's pretty much like as simple as it gets, you know. And yeah, ontology
Mm-hmm.
would be like um the nature of you, uh the nature of it, right? Like the nature of being, you know.
Mm,
Like it's kind of like
yeah.
it's like yeah, it's kind of like okay, so you have epistemology that would be like you know this, but ontology would be like, how do you even know that?
Mm-hmm.
You know, it put
Ontology.
it simply.
Ontology is the
Yeah,
actual thing to know, and epistemology is the knowing. Is is the how to know.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. How do you know? Ontology would be how do you know that? Like you know this, but how would you know that? Like it would be like a foundation to your your knowing process,
Wait,
which is epistemology.
wait. So what's ontology? Is the nature of being.
Yeah,
So ontology is like
yeah.
the actual thing, right?
I think the best way to say is like how do you know it would be like the nature of you knowing. So what is the nature of
No,
okay, so the
ontology. No,
yeah,
and I would say that it's like subjective and objective. That epistemology is more like the subjective experience, and ontology is like more the objective nature of
yeah,
the beast.
yeah, yeah,
So
that's
like,
how I would try to
so
explain.
it's
It's
like
like
it's like
okay,
the
so
elephant.
it's like
It's like the four blind men, where the blind man and the
mm,
elephant. One was feeling his
I,
leg, one the tusk, one
I,
the nose,
yeah.
trunk.
Well,
But
I give you a good example.
wait 1 second.
I give you a good
Just before the
go
ontology
ahead.
is the ontology is the actual elephant, and the epistemology is what each blind guy thought the elephant is.
Yeah, I guess you put it like that. It's kind of like this. This is how I put it.
Mm-hmm.
You have sciences,
Mm-hmm.
but how do you know that science process is correct? Because you have other sciences that says, hey, we follow this science and they say this, oh, it's good to let's say you don't do, you know, this and it's you know, it's good because, you know, I'm using my science.
Oh, I'm lost. Like in regards to science, you could say that science is an epistemic. Science is an epistemology. Science is a theory of knowledge. Science is a, you could say it's a subcategory. You could categorize science under epistemology. Science is one way of knowing. Science is knowing through experience. Only what is experienced is not is known. That's science, right? What do you think? Are you here? Okay. Anybody here? Anybody? Can anybody hear me? Me? I have a personal message.
Yeah, yeah, we can hear him.
Okay. So, do you know the difference between epistemology and ontology, Miss Murder? Murder?
No, I'm just here to listen.
Miss Murder? Your name is Miss Murder?
That's my online username.
That's nice. So you don't know
Mhm.
that you don't know what epistemology and ontology are?
No, I don't know what that is. I'm just
What's
here to listen.
what's your
That's
line
mainly.
what's your line of expertise? What are you an expert at that we can debate maybe?
Oh, I'm totally like an expert in I'm not answering that. I'm sorry. No,
What are
I'm
you
sorry. I just came here to. I'm just here to listen. That's all.
you want
I
to
just
okay. You want to hear what I have to say?
sure. Like I don't know, cause like every other voice call is like full of like 50 people and like no one's talking, and it just kind of scares me.
Hmm. Anyway, so the name of this room, let's start with the name of this room. The name of this room is Thank God for Free Speech or something.
Mm-hmm.
So I was
Is
thinking,
this your room?
no. I think I was talking to the guy who created it. I think Banshee created it, but I was talking for him like for half an hour and then he stopped talking. By the way, this is
I think you were talking to Lionheart, not me. I just joined as
oh
well.
Lionheart. Wait, Banshee, how are you? Your name, your voice is familiar.
Good. How are you? I
I'm
don't think we
okay.
spoke to each other though.
Wow, you have a very stereophonic voice. You're a radio talk show host by your voice.
Yeah,
Not
maybe I
bad.
should be. Hey, Lionheart, welcome back.
Lionheart,
Hello.
how are you?
I'm
Anyway,
doing good.
Banshee, what do you want to talk
So,
about? Yeah. Wow,
um,
people. Yeah.
so
Oh, I'm just here to listen. I'm
You know,
actually making changes.
it's okay.
I'm actually making changes to the.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So I was actually thinking. I had a debate yesterday. Is the West collapsing? And during the debate, is the West collapsing? Uh, we had a derivative debate. Is democracy preferable to a dictatorship? I tried to prove mathematically that a democracy is better, but I failed. So does anyone? But then today, as was I was thinking about it, it suddenly popped into my brain, and I have the proof. I have a mathematical proof that a democracy is preferable to a dictatorship. This is apropos. Thank God for free speech. So a free speech democracy, I can prove mathematically, is preferable to a dictatorship. So does anybody want to guess how I would? What's the proof?
oh wait, before we talk about that,
Mm.
or just like talk about the uh ontological maybe next time, because
Yeah,
I'm not good at that, you know.
that's
I'm
okay.
trying, but
No, we
uh,
could ask the people. The people here, you can also we can ask them, and maybe we can put together a theory of these two words. Anyway, but so I came up with an amazing mathematical proof that a democracy is preferable to a dictatorship. Anybody wants to take a guess what the proof is? How I'm going to prove it? Anybody knows the proof? I invented it just like a couple of
wait,
hours ago.
can you say it again? You said I try to make I try to make clear that I'm understanding what the person's saying. So
Okay.
you're saying democracy. Okay, I'll put it. You said, is democracy a threat?
No. Is
Uh,
democracy
so
preferable?
okay, preferable.
Is
Sorry.
it mathematically
Mhm.
preferable? We need to define what I
Okay.
mean. But like, if you could choose, make it simple. If an average person could choose if they should live in a democracy or a dictatorship, so I can prove
Mhm.
mathematically that it's preferable to live in one of them.
To
And
prove.
so, do you know where, and do you know what the proof is?
Oh,
And then
so
I'll,
you're saying
mhm.
prove preferable to dictatorship, right?
I
Democracy.
Yeah. So
right? Okay.
Well,
So
hmm
I is democracy
like the United,
um
like if you choose between the USA and China, these are just specific examples, but an average democracy and some average dictatorship, like in general, in like as a mathematical abstract, like a mathematical abstraction in general,
mm,
if you had to, if I didn't tell you which country on which planet, I could just tell you, look, there are many planets, and there's many
I
countries, there's thousands and millions of countries in these
I
planets.
I think I would rather be in the USA because
hmm
we have freedoms afforded to us that I don't take for granted
But the question is,
that people take
but the question,
than
look,
China because China is more you can't say you'll be uh penalized. You'll be like I don't want to I the reason why America is so awesome,
hmm
so far I would say because we have constitutional rights. Hopefully we still have it and it
hmm
but we have that but other countries really don't have that
hmm
and they becoming more controlling of
hmm
policing
hmm
and I don't like that because
hmm
the logical um the logical how should I say
hmm
the logical steps would be more like if we can uh dictate what you say if we can police it the logical would be to silence any opposition
hmm
and it could be for anything that you I can bring up one example
hmm
and the fact that it's actually happening
No,
going
no,
on
but
for our eyes
with,
is kind of
with that example, it's
scary
good.
and I
Look, but without examples, if you could prove mathematically, like if I would tell
okay
you,
mathematically
I'm going to flip a coin. I'm not going to tell you which country
yes, yes,
in the future, in the past, whatever, let's say in the next trillion years across the multiverse, there's
mhm,
trillions of planets,
right
and in
right
these planets, there's all different sorts of
yes,
countries. Some of them are dictatorships, some of them are democracy, some of them are
yeah
more democratic, some of them are less democratic. If if
mm-hmm,
if you had to choose which country to live in by a flip of a coin, but you could only choose,
mm-hmm.
is it going to be democratic or dictatorship? It could be great
I
like China, which is a
no
dictatorship.
I don't know
It's not great, but it's not bad. But China is preferable to.
I'm no way no way I I rather have a democracy
Mhm.
uh
Why?
like what you
Why?
said because I can you know we can I'll put it like this
hmm
we can I don't want to say get along because people won't get along
hmm
but it's the closest to it's the closest to having our thoughts shared our beliefs spoken without any coercions to it and I rather be in a free country like that than in China.
No,
So
but
that would be
Mm.
my answer.
my
I mean, come on.
no, but the question is, I understand that what you're saying, but you need to have a mathematical proof. You need to have a rigorous.
Oh yeah, I get that. Yeah, because you said mathematical. You said preferred mathematical, and it's kind of like mathematical. I can prove it. Okay, but in actuality, what do people uh what do people actually believe in, right? Man, that's like I can say mathematical, like it should be like this or mathematical that people, but do they actually
No, no, no,
believe it? Do
no.
they
Forget about the
that's
people. No, forget about the people. If you had to
okay,
choose,
okay.
if you had to choose between two countries, so I would even ask a more. refined question, a more accurate question. If you wanted a
Mhm.
higher quality of life, then
Mhm.
where statistically would you get a higher quality of life on average, in a democracy or in a dictatorship? If you had to choose the country with a flip of a coin, so you could say the quality of life in China right now
You
is,
said,
yeah,
well, you said flip a coin, so you can't really
yeah,
do flip a coin or
yeah. So
mathematical if you
you need
just flip a.
a mathematical way to predict.
Yeah, yeah, I know mathematical. Like I'm good at mathematicals, but if you say you just flip a coin, that's not. You're not doing the mathematical like You're not doing the mathematical probabilities. You're kind of like, oh, I'll just flip it, and but
No,
that's
no,
not
no,
mathematical
no, no, no. Eh,
probability.
No, if I told you you flip a coin, all you can
Uh-huh.
choose is it's gonna be
Uh-huh.
you flip a coin out of all the
Uh-huh.
democracies, or do you prefer to flip a coin out of all the
Oh,
dictatorships? Which would you
I just pick
prefer?
democracy. I
Why?
just pick democracy all the
Why?
way
Why?
because I don't have to deal with anybody that one have to tell me what to say or do.
No, but I
You know.
told you
Um.
the only parameter you care for is
Oh,
your
you said
quality of life.
yeah. I mean, my quality of life would go down.
How do you
Because
know
I
that?
can't like. How do I know that? Because I've seen the past,
No, but that's not.
and the past.
But I'm looking
No,
for
it matters. That
mathematical proof. I understand. I need the mathematical proof because I debated this yesterday with people.
mathematical.
Look, I debated people,
Yeah,
and
but
they
you have to
said,
be clear on what you mean mathematical proof. Like, because when you say mathematical proof, and I'll be honest, I don't know what you mean by mathematical proof. Like, it's so ambiguous. It's like, do you mean like, what is it in reference to? So I can work with something. Otherwise, it's so ambiguous. Like you're just saying
mathematical
things.
proof.
I'm not trying to say you're
Mathematical.
saying things out of thin air, but you're
Well,
having
that's
this
that's part of the
this
question.
concept, but it doesn't.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll start giving you my mathematical proof, and maybe you.
No, but
I don't know
you
how.
have to be clear with
Like you
mathematical
have to
proof.
come
Because
up with a, but this, in mathematics, you have to come up with a proof. Like, if you go to take a class in mathematics and they say, come up with a
well,
proof,
I wouldn't call it
listen,
proof. I would
listen,
call it it's mathematics.
no, no, no.
I wouldn't call it.
If you take a course in mathematics and the
No.
teacher says, here is your homework, given XYZ, prove
Hmm.
ABC. That's it. That's all he's going to say.
Yeah. So okay. So mathematical proof, right? So
So I gave you I gave
it
you the
comes.
given. I gave you the
Mhm.
given. I told you what's given. Given a multiverse with trillions of planets, each of which has
Okay.
democracies of all sorts and dictatorships of all sorts.
So
Now, you
so
can,
you're doing in a mathematical equation then, right?
well, before the equation, first you need to come up like with whatever. You need to come up with a proof. I don't think
Okay.
a proof includes. You can come up.
No, but you said you said mathematical proof.
Yeah,
You
doesn't
said
have
mathematical. You're not talking about other proof. If you're talking about some other proof, we're not talking about
mathematical
mathematical proof.
mathematical proof just means given something somehow prove
Okay.
a conclusion.
Okay. I'll read mathematical proof.
What?
So mathematical proof is a deductive. Mathematical proof is a deductive argument for a mathematical statement,
Yes.
following that the stated assumptions logically guarantee the conclusion. So you
Exactly.
can say it follows from the yeah. So
Yes.
it follows from
Okay,
the statement that
could you
the
link it?
conclusion is
Can
true.
you link what you just read? Can you link it in the side chat, please, so everybody can see it? The blaze,
You
blaze.
can you can go to mathematical proof.
No,
Yeah,
can
because
you link it?
I like to.
Can you link it in the room?
No, I googled it. Like
Yeah,
it's
can
you
you
could
link
Google it. Just for me.
No, but every
I
time
can't do.
you don't want to link
Okay,
it.
I'll do it right now.
Yeah, like anytime we bring
No,
up
I can
something,
link it.
just link it. Yeah.
Okay, I'll bring it. Yeah, no problem. I'll do it right now.
Mm.
I'm just saying you can easily Google it,
Yeah, but you already
like
did
as I'm
it.
doing right
You
now?
already did it, so might as well.
Yeah.
It's like I'm falling asleep.
Yeah, I get it.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Yeah, let me do it really quick.
god. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. And
Oh yeah, I get tired easily. I mean,
yeah, doing mathematics is really, really
you,
tiresome. Are you gonna link the proof?
oh no, yeah,
Are you gonna link it?
let me get the mathematical
Oh my god.
mathematical.
Oh,
No, I'll get it. I'm trying really fast.
yeah,
Uh,
it's okay. It's okay.
okay, there you go.
In the side chat?
Sorry, I just
I don't see it in the side chat.
okay. Let me put it here.
Wait, what?
Oh, yeah,
You didn't
let me
send
put
it.
it here.
You didn't put it in the side chat. I don't know where you put it. There you
Okay.
go. Mathematical proof is a deductive argument for a mathematical statement showing that the stated assumptions logically guarantee the conclusion. The argument may use other previously established statements such as theorems, but every proof can, in principle, be constructed using only certain basic or original assumptions known as axioms. Very good. Very excellent indeed. Let's continue. Let's continue. So, can you come up with a mathematical proof? I'm not saying. I mean, I'm going to present mine, and you're going to tell me if you like it or you hate it. If you think it's right or wrong. The mathematical.
Well, I'm not here. Well, I think that mathematical proof is what it just says, right? It's a statement.
No, I'm going to present my mathematical
Method.
proof, and I'm going to want you to tell me if you think it's
Okay.
right or wrong.
Oh, okay. I guess. I'm sorry.
All right.
No, I
Let's go through the proof before I fall asleep. I
yeah,
don't have much time.
yeah. I'll try my best.
That's okay.
Stay up
It's
to it.
okay. I'll try my best too. Anyway, so it goes like a this, like a this. So, let's just take it's actually very simple. So let's take let's start from first principles. So let's say we have two identical islands. No, sorry, one island. Say we have an island. On this island, we have one person. Let's call him Mr. Robinson Crusoe. Do you know the story of a Mr. Robinson?
Just make the name simple. Like make it simple. I don't like it too.
No. Robinson Crusoe is a famous book. You never heard of
Okay, just no, like just
No. Robinson Crusoe. No. The name, it's a famous name. Here, I'll give you a link.
Okay, yeah, but that's just I want to hear the mathematical. I don't I could I'm not
So
trying to
Robinson
be
Crusoe.
but
No.
I could care less
Here,
if
look at
you
this.
swap out like SpongeBob.
Here it is. Robinson Crusoe is an English adventure novel by Daniel Defoe, first published on 25th April 1719, written combination of epistolary, confessional, and didactic forms. The book follows the title character born Robinson Crutzen after he is cast away and spends 28 years in a remote tropical desert island near the coast of somewhere. So it's a famous novel, and in economics we study.
Okay, we'll call him Bob Jones.
No,
I get it. If you want,
no.
yeah, okay, like can we can talk about his biography, but
No,
is it autobiography or
no.
but we have to get to the mathematical proof. You know, we
Okay.
can't stay too long on this.
Okay. No, just that in economics we use the Robinson Crusoe model to make mathematical. It's a mathematical model from economics. So it's like this is like introduction.
Economical mathematical proof.
No, it's an
Okay, so
economical.
can you please
Uh,
like I really want to
yes.
get to the point.
Yes.
Like I
Yes.
yeah, because because
Yes.
there's too much of a you
Yes.
know
Diversion.
yeah.
Yes.
So then we gotta get to the mathematical. That's the important thing we want to get to. Like that's the
Yes.
important.
I.
We don't want to get to
Yes. Anyway,
the
very
yeah.
good. Anyway, so we agree that this one person, if he right, he makes his own choices. Let's say he only has two choices: either to work or
Mhm.
rest.
Yeah.
And when he rests, he also eats. When he works, he makes the
Okay.
food. So
Right.
he can either work or rest.
Right.
Now we
Right.
agree. Now the question
Okay.
is, do we agree that all right? So if he's all alone, then he
Mm.
makes his own decisions. And
Right.
so now we're going to make an assumption. It's called the rationality assumption. So we're going to assume that he
Mm.
is rational. We're going to assume that he
Mm.
looks after his
Mm.
best. He wants
Mm.
to survive. He likes food. He hates
Yeah.
work.
Yeah.
So on. He's a rational person. So we're going.
Mm. Mm.
So what do you think? If he makes his own choices,
Mm.
will he have an optimal life? Would you say if he makes his own choices, will he have an optimal life?
I would say yeah. Honestly,
Yeah. And this is the
I don't know.
yeah, right. So
Because
yeah, so in economics we prove this mathematically. It's very advanced mathematics to go through the proof. It's not simple. It's really very complicated. You need to know a lot of math to actually follow the proof. But that's what we prove. That's like the first one third of the semester of introduction to macroeconomics. Anyway, so
oh, oh, okay. I've taken uh macroeconomics and they talk about supply and demand and there's value to it. There's knowledge to this. And I actually I won't say much, man, because I there was AP macroeconomics and I was I don't know. I'm probably not the best person to talk about this stuff. I mean, I wasn't, but I know, supply and demand, so, um,
anyway,
yeah, I don't know.
supply and demand are very interesting curves that yeah they
Oh, yeah.
remember if it's in intro to micro, intro to macro. But yeah, those are interesting curves, but we're going to ignore. It's also very
I say, I mean, I was not the smartest guy in macroeconomics. Like, it was AP, like,
Mhm,
advanced placement,
mhm,
and I did terrible. And I try to ask somebody, how do you guys get this? How do you guys get good
mhm,
grades? How do you guys get good scores? And
mhm,
they just say, well, you just gotta study. And it's like, well, I study, but I can't seem to get it. So, but I don't want to make a big,
mhm.
I don't want to make a big deal out of this anymore.
I
But
took
I mean,
I
I, yeah,
I took introduction to I don't remember micro or macro, and I hated it. It was terrible. But like 20 years, I'm very old, and 20 years later, I took it again, and I loved it
yeah,
so much that I became like an expert in micro and macroeconomics. So anyway, I'm not
yeah. I
going to go
mean,
through
we
the
can
proof,
just,
but we can just
yeah.
intuitively we can just say that
We can talk. Yeah, we can talk more about this, man. You can tell me, help me. You can explain things to me. I would be open to understanding. I just don't want to keep arguing. I don't want it to become an endless debate where we are shouting and we try to prove our point constantly. And I rather want people to learn, and take something out of it. Whether they agree, disagree, I don't want to really do that anymore. because there's no peace, man. Like there's too much of I don't know. There's just too much chaos on Discord now, and just too much like. Actually, I get tired of it, and I'm like just I don't know, man. That's why you don't really see me on Discord. Or if I hear people just keep you know arguing, but no one is learning nothing, then I don't want to be there no more. It's just I don't know. Maybe it's just Discord. Maybe I just you know
Mhm.
I'm not I can't take it. Uh
Mhm. Mhm.
um I don't know, but I didn't come to Discord to attack. I just come here to learn. And maybe that's not the point of Discord. Man. Maybe Discord is they're more about something else than learning. And also attacking people. Maybe that's what Discord's about, but it's not about anything else. But I'm just not. I'm not here for any of that. And
Mhm.
I don't know, man. I'm sorry. I just want to learn. I want people to learn stuff. Uh, Yesterday I thought of something, and I was thinking, and I was looking up understanding, and I love to understand. I love to be knowledgeable. I love to
Look, I
like.
gotta
I
tell
love to
you.
do those
I
things.
gotta tell you.
You
I
know?
gotta tell
I
you.
don't like,
I gotta tell you. You sound like an amazing person, just in general. I mean, you are really amazing. I'm very impressed. You're a very impressive young man. I'm gonna add you as a
I'm getting older.
friend.
No, I want to understand. Like, let's say the Bible, right? I want to understand because you hear debates going on, man, and they talk about oh, I have this position and that, and like, can we go over this? Can we try to understand, make sense of the Bible with that? Like, does it make sense with that? Like, man, I love to do those things. I don't want like
Mhm.
I don't want it to become attacking people and then and doing that stuff and
Mhm.
just attacking people and just constantly not
Mhm.
man,
Mhm.
like I want it to be fruitful, whether they agree or disagree. And I always kept saying that. I always kept saying that. I always kept saying that.
Mhm.
I want people to at least be like, hey, I disagree, but I thank you for teaching me something that
Mhm.
I probably didn't know. And maybe the more they read the Bible, eventually maybe they'll come to Christ. Maybe one day, I'm not the Holy Spirit, of course,
Mhm.
but maybe one day they'll come and be like, "Thank you for helping me understand the Bible." It makes sure maybe they're a question that doesn't make sense, but then this really made sense of it, and thank you, and like I want to try to help people have a good understanding because I I'm still learning. I'm trying to fit this. So if someone told me, help me understood, I'd be like, thank you, and just be humble and not like you know i don't I don't want people to keep it's not about beating people up with the like it's really not. It's about understanding.
Mhm.
Right? I don't know, maybe people have a different uh
Look. I'm gonna
agenda.
tell you.
Right?
I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah.
You. I mean, you are amazing. You're amazing. Let's continue. Let me finish because I'm falling asleep. I mean, I love what you're saying. I sent you a friend request. Let's keep in touch. But let me just finish up
Yeah.
the proof before
Yeah.
I and honestly die because I'm so tired. It
you know
sometimes it hits you so hard. Anyway, oh, I just ate.
yeah,
I just had my
yeah, no problem.
protein shake. Oh my god, it's knocking me
Oh,
out. Jesus.
I'm gonna tell you, the protein shakes are like I will only do protein shakes if I'm working out. Otherwise I wouldn't drink it like as a like I wouldn't. If I'm working out, I would drink protein shakes, but other than that, I wouldn't use it as like a casual
No,
drinking.
I drink a protein shake like once a day, like with two
Yeah.
scoops of protein and like a lot of milk, so it comes out delicious. When I eat it, it's like it's better than ice cream. It's like once I was on a date and we ordered vanilla shakes, and
Mhm.
it was so thick and delicious, but
Oh yeah, they are thick. Yeah.
but my protein shake was better. When as I was eating the ice cream vanilla shake, I was missing my homemade protein shake. Mine is better than a vanilla shake. Anyway, let's continue with the proof and let's
Yeah.
finish up.
Yeah.
So the proof
Sure.
is as follows. So let's say we have Mr. Robinson Crusoe on the island all alone.
Okay.
He makes his own
Okay. Yeah.
decisions. So let's just show that his decisions give him an optimal life. So, for example, let's
Yeah.
say
Yeah.
he wants to work 8 hours a day and rest the rest of the day, the rest of the 24
Mhm.
hours. Out of every 24 hours, he works 8 hours and then the rest he rests. Now, that's what he found that makes him the happiest. This is up, bless you. This is what he
No,
found. What?
no, it's okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
So
Yeah,
let's say
yeah,
this is
because
what he found, Mr. Robinson Crusoe. He found that he is the happiest. He's the most content working 8 hours. He tried working 9 hours and 6 hours and 5 hours and 10 hours. He tried everything. And he came to the conclusion after many, many, many tests that 8 hour work days are the best for him. He makes enough to eat and then he can rest and he has enough to eat and rest and he's comfortable and he makes enough food. He saves coconuts and dried fish so he makes it
um,
through the dry seasons and so forth. And it's a balanced diet. He's happy. So he discovered that 8 hours is optimal for him. All right. Now let's say we come along and we tell him we're the government. Let's say we're his government. And we tell him, Mr. Robinson Crusoe, you cannot work 8 hours a day. You have to work only 7 hours a day. Now, would you say we increased his well-being or did we decrease his well-being? We forced him to rest more. Is he now happier or sadder that we're forcing him to work less?
I think it's to be less sad because he's not happy with the government telling him what he thinks that would make him happy. And
Yeah, but let's
yeah,
ignore.
you made me think about the island, man. Like the island is like uh yeah, the island life is different from city life. Uh I mean, man, that's I would be so happy. Actually, I honestly I wish I'm probably gonna try to do that
Mhm.
because it's just like you said, man.
Wait 1 second. We have a
What-
visitor
yeah.
from the beyond. Imam Führer, how are you, sir? Mr. Imam, are you here, Mr. Imam? Hang on, I don't think he can hear us. Oh,
Yes, yes, yes. My voice here it's low. I must
oh
open
yes,
my phone.
it's the noisy microphone again. All right, we're me and
Yes, yes.
yeah, me and Lionheart were talking about is democracy preferable to a dictatorship? We're finishing up a mathematical proof. Yeah, it's a debate. It's a debate. It's not a debate. No, I'm showing him my
I wouldn't say it.
no. I'm showing my proof, and then Lionheart can decide if my proof convinces him, or maybe it fails to
Yeah,
convince him. Yeah. Anyway, so
yeah.
if we the
It's,
government now, if we tell Mr. Robinson Crusoe, we tell him you have to work 7 hours instead of 8 hours. Are we making him happier or sadder by forcing him to rest more and work less? Is he now happier or is he now sadder? What's your opinion and why? Prove it mathematically.
let me go first.
Whatever you answer, you have to
Let
prove
me go.
mathematically.
Oh, I have to do that. Okay, I guess I don't have any to do I guess I won't say nothing then.
Okay, just say
That's
what's
cool.
your opinion? Is he happy or sad?
I mean, I wouldn't. Okay, so
If you,
he,
let's go with
he
you. Let's say you were working 8 hours a day every day by choice. That was your choice. And I came to
okay.
you and I were the government and I would come and tell you, hey, Mr. Lanhart, you no longer are allowed to work 8 hours a day. You from now on can only work 7 hours a day. Be happy you have one more hour to rest every day. Would you be happier or
Hmm.
sadder?
I'd be sadder because that 1 hour would be taken away as something that I would enjoy if I had the full having the full 8 hours before
But we're assuming, but look
the
at this.
government.
But we're
You know,
assuming
I don't know.
that work is bad
Yeah.
and leisure is good.
Oh, then it's yeah.
The assumption
Then
is that
I would say it sucks. Yeah.
you what? You'd be happier?
No, I wouldn't be happy because I wouldn't like the work.
No, no,
No, I
no.
wouldn't like the 8 hours.
But the
Of
government is
of
forcing you to work
yeah.
less. Let's say that you chose to work 8 hours a day. You don't like working, but you like the money that you make. Work is
Yeah.
bad, but the salary is good. And then you and the rest of the day you get to rest. So rest is something that makes you happy. Work makes you sad, but work makes you money. With the money, you can rest properly. You can buy a house or rent a house and buy food and buy clothes and you have a perfect life.
Can I put a qualification to this?
Yeah.
I think this will help. I think that at a um at a certain uh juncture in your life,
Mm-hmm.
I think where it becomes that it's no longer about uh less hours
Mm-hmm.
or more, like less hours and more like money,
Mm-hmm.
but it would be more about like, am I satisfied at that current life junction in my life? Am I really happy deep down?
Well,
uh
there's
and
no
I think
you
for
don't
me
have
I wouldn't.
you don't have an alternative right now. Right now, this is the job you
Yeah,
have. You don't have an alternative. All you can do is play around with how many hours you work per day, and the rest you rest. That's all you can
yeah,
modify. So
yeah.
you can. There's no
Give
such
me
thing
less
as.
hours.
Excuse
Give
me.
me the less hours then. Give me the less hours then.
No, you can choose whatever you want. But I'm telling you, let's say you
Okay.
let's say you came to your own conclusion that although you don't like working, you hate waking up early in the morning, but
Wow.
the salary is good. You know, work is hard, but the salary is good, and the salary provides you with enough so you can pay for rent and pay for clothes and pay for food and pay for going out and pay for your car and pay for your gas and pay for your insurance. So it covers all your costs and gives you a good enough quality of life. Like if you would work
Mm,
9 hours a day, your quality of life would go up. And if you would work 7 hours a day, your quality of life would go down. And you decided that 8 hours a day, it's a good trade off. That's where you found the
okay.
optimum that it gives you
Fine.
a good enough quality of life. But no, that's what you decided. That's the trade off that you found.
I okay. If you're asking me, I wouldn't take any of those options. I
No,
would not have any of them on the table.
no, you can't.
I'm just being honest.
You're
Yeah, I
violating.
just
Then you're not. Then you wouldn't be answering the question. You have to answer the question.
oh, okay, I'm fine.
So
I don't. Okay, I just picked the less hours, man.
you
If, I
less
had.
less hours is
I don't.
zero. If you take the less hours, that's 0 hours. You'd be homeless. You could be a homeless person, right? A homeless person works 0 hours, and all his time is
But you're
leisure.
asking me like the the quality of life and and not these circumstances and not the circumstances with the hours and and then I don't know, man. Like it's bad to ask me those questions because
Oh my
I'm not
god,
in that position.
I'm falling asleep. Oh my god.
Mm.
Oh my god.
No, like I'm a bad person to ask because I'm not like a person that if actuality, right? In reality, like actualize it,
Reality.
I wouldn't even. I
Okay,
mean, I couldn't even answer that question
I know. It's these are
because
very
I wouldn't. Yeah, in
these are
reality,
very
do it
hard
honestly.
questions. I know. It's very hard questions. Yeah, I know.
I mean, yeah, I might as well say don't. Uh, you know, I don't know. I thought of a good, man. Like I thought of a good answer would be like there would be just no answer to it then. Although that's an answer, but it's not an answer that would be satisfactory. But nevertheless, that would
It's
be an
very
answer. Yeah.
very satisfactory. Let's see. We have comments from Imam
Yeah.
Führer. Is this a debate? Work make me so work make me so sad. But if they increase the salary, then
Hey,
fine. Me vampire, my brain only like working in the night. It's hard for me to sleep in the night, so it is help
mm,
me to work in the night. In the night, even coworkers are calm and tired, so they don't pressing you. These are good comments, man. We're getting some good
yeah,
comments. Good comments.
yeah. I mean, and can I add something to this?
But
I don't want
really,
to like argue. Like
really quick
I
because
want to add
I'm
that.
literally falling asleep, so you gotta hurry up. I'm falling asleep.
Okay, so it's like you can work in the you know nighttime or morning time.
Night.
I tend to stay up late, so I need to fix up my.
Yeah, me too.
But yeah, like the guy said, it's you can work at McDonald's, and I'm sorry, I'm
Oh,
not trying to
I love
attack
McDonald's.
McDonald's,
No, I
but
love
you
McDonald's.
can you can um get you do it for the money, but you don't really like it.
Oh my God.
Some people don't even like it,
I
but
love
you know.
McDonald's.
I'm not working at nobody. No, I have to. If I have to, comes down to it, then I have to. But I don't like working over there. I mean, I like going to McDonald's. Yeah, order. Oh yeah, but I don't like working there. Like I would hate it so much that I can't pretend to put a smile and I don't know, man. It's but what about this and yeah, but I'm not willing to trade it off for that. Oh, trade-offs. Yeah, there's trade-offs. But
Yeah.
it's not worth I don't know, man. Like it's bad to ask me these questions, man, because I want to do something I love doing. I don't want to do things I don't love doing, and it sucks your passion out. It sucks the drive out. It sucks the life out of you. And I think there are a lot of people that their life it just sucks.
Look,
I mean,
Mister.
they're like zombies.
No, no, no. Look. I'm not
Maybe me
disagreeing. Look, I'm not disagreeing with anything you're saying. I'm just saying
yeah, I know.
can be. You can, if you want, you don't have to work, but then you become homeless. So you can choose.
Oh yeah, that's the problem.
You can choose.
Yeah.
No, it's your choice. Some people choose to be homeless.
Yep.
It's fine. But some people,
Yeah.
some people choose to work very little and work and live like very poor people. And some people work a lot,
Oh yeah.
they live like rich. And some
Wait.
people
Yeah,
work a lot, and they become very
they do.
rich.
Uh,
It's a trade-off.
yeah, bro, they have overtime. Yeah, they have like even overtimes. And they're waiting till the 80 to retire. Yeah, what is it maybe 80s or 60s or something,
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Anyway, I'm gonna go now because my brain.
No problem, man. Let's, let's talk more next time about this or maybe talk about some other things because
Yeah, I
yesterday
gave
was a
you.
good
Yeah, I
yesterday.
made you friend
Yeah,
request. Okay, we're friends. We're talking.
yeah.
Good. Okay, we're good.
All right.
We're talking. Okay, man. I'll see you later.
Okay, take care, man.
Thank you. Thank
Take care. God bless you, everybody.
you too. God bless you.
Take care.
Bye.
Man.
All right, everybody. I'm dying. I'm dying over here. Okay, I'm gonna go now. See you later. Bye bye. Bye bye.